everybody, it's Connie with SimplySimpleStamping.com. Thanks so much for stopping by for my Flashcard 2.0 video. Today I've got a really fantastic bright cherry card for you. Now you may be saying, that looks a little familiar. Yes, I did create this layout on a Flashcard 2.0 a long time ago, but it was time to update it with some of the newer stamps and embossing folders from Stampin' Up. Love how this one came out. A lot of fun, and it is just amazing how much we can get out of those two little pieces of cardstock. So let's get to creating. So to begin, let's talk about our cardstock. I'm going to be using a piece of So Saffron. This is cut 11 inches by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. So this is going to fit into one of our medium-sized envelopes. My Flashcard 2.0 pieces are in Calypso Coral and Whisper White. So the first thing we need to do is we're going to bring in our Stampin Trimmer, and this is the one with the rotary arm. The rotary arm, you've got these little interchangeable blades, and I have got the scallop in here right now. And by the way, you see, I love this. No way I can cut myself. Anyway, so we've got that in there. I'm going to take these two pieces, and I'm going to bring, this is kind of important, the way this thing cuts. I'm going to bring it over to the 3/4 inch mark right over here, over to the right. So guys, we're gonna take it to the 3/4 and we're gonna give it a cut. Save this, we're gonna use that for everything else. We're gonna repeat that 3/4 of an inch to the right with the Calypso Coral, and we're gonna give that a cut. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our Calypso Coral. I'm gonna bring in the 1 inch square punch. And guys, very simple, I just need you to punch out 4 squares. And here on the end, we're going to come in with the itty bitty accents. There's a heart punch in there. I need a heart. And then I also am going to bring in a 1/2 inch circle. I need a 1/2 inch circle. Guys, we've pretty much milked that for all it's worth. So let's go ahead and toss that. I'm going to set all those off to the side. And we're now going to work with our Whisper White. We're going to do our stamping. I've decided to come in with a stamp that I have not used in a long time, and it's called Honeycomb Hello. Now, we're not using the hexagon shape to give that honeycomb look, but not to worry. We're going to be able to do some fun things with this. I needed tiny, so that is why I chose this stamp set. We're going to be using several things from this one. So let's go ahead and start. The first thing, we have some really great dots here. So I'm going to come in with my Tip Top Taupe, my new favorite neutral color, and I'm going to stamp that right here on the end. I'm now going to come in with a 7/8 inch scallop circle punch. We're going to be using this a lot. Let's punch that one out. I'll set that one off to the side. My next one, I'm going to, on my sample, let me bring my sample in. I stamped hello, but you know what? This stamp has so many different sentiments. Oh my gosh, we had a lot of options here. I decided to come in with you're the best. Just thought it would be fun to shake things up. Let's stamp you're the best in Tip Top Taupe. We're going to punch that out as well. Look at that. See, it just fits perfect. Love it. Okay, and then I also need 2 more blank, just no stamping, just 2 more scallops. All right, let's go ahead and bring in our card base because we got one more bit of stamping, or punching, I'm sorry. We're going to bring in that 1 inch square punch. And guys, I want to punch a little window down here in the corner. And I'm kind of lining it up here on the side. There's really not a right or wrong as to where it goes. Just make sure it's straight. Hold on to this piece. We're going to use it. Now, we've got this out. Let's go ahead and do some embossing. I thought the lovely lace embossing folder was just beautiful with all those scallops that I had going on. So what we're going to do with this folder, just so you know, because we're going this way with it, I'm going to slide it into my embossing folder, and I can see my score line. I want to line up my score line with the bottom of the folder, and then of course make sure from right to left you're good and straight. We're going to run that through the Big Shot. Beautiful. Okay, we've got that all embossed. Let me go ahead and set this off to the side. That little square that we punched out, you know we don't waste anything around here. I'm going to bring in the Tree Builder punch because look at this sweet little flower. It's going to be perfect for my little tiny scallops. I'm going to put the corner into my punch like so. So I can just get just the corners and I can punch out. I'm actually going to be able to punch out 5 of these flowers. So we're going to get all 4 corners, and then I'm going to push the punch in and check me out. Let's go all the way in, and we'll get one more right there out of the center. Okay, so there are my punched flowers. I'm going to come in with the stylus tool, and I'm going to give each of these a little press. You can see it kind of makes the flower pop a little bit. That's going to make my flowers awesome. Let's go ahead and build our card. I've got some snail adhesive on the back of all of my squares. The first one I'm going to set inside my window. You can see I just kind of set it in there. That's going to give me just that really nice pop from behind there. Now, guys, very simple. I don't press these down. I'm just going to gently lay them on here until I'm sure I have my spacing right where I want it. All right, I've got all my squares on there. That one just needs to be straightened up. That's why I never press anything down until I have all 4 of them set, and when I'm happy, let's give those a really good press. Wonderful. Now I have that part done. Let's go ahead and come in with our scallops. I've got 2 of my blank scallops, just the ones, you know, there was no stamping on it. Let's put those right here in the top 2 squares. And the one that we had the stamped little dots on it, let's put that one right here. And the You're the Best, I actually put a Stampin' Dimensional on this one. I really liked having just a little pop right there. We're going to put that one in that corner. Now, boy, does that need a little something. Let's come in with those great little flowers. We're going to press these onto a mini glue dot. All right, so I've got all my flowers pressed on mini glue dots. I also took the heart, and I'm going to be adhering that with a mini glue dot as well. Now it's going to go right there. Now let's take our little flowers. I'm going to put one right there next to the heart, absolutely precious. I'm going to, whoops, I missed the glue dot. Let's try it again. Just didn't press hard enough there. We're going to take 3 of our flowers and put those here on this blank one. With this one right here, we're going to take that 1/2 inch circle. We're going to attach that right here. And we're going to take that last little flower that we have right here in the middle. Now, I wanted to do one other fun thing. I'm going to bring my Tip Top Taupe ink pad back in and my stylus tool. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to ink up the bottom of my stylus tool, and I'm just going to give it a little press. Now, I will tell you with this Tip Top Taupe, you might have to do it just a couple times to kind of get a rich color, because very little ink is actually staying on the stylus tool. But I don't know, it's just enough to give a nice little pop of some color. If this is more work than you want to do, of course, a Stampin' Right marker is always awesome. We're now going to take our 2 pieces of the Calypso Coral and the Whisper White. I'm just going to put some snail adhesive down the side. And guys, I'm just simply going to adhere these together. Yes, I realize that one is longer than the other. Don't worry about it. We're actually going to be trimming it off. Let's go ahead and put some snail adhesive right here. This is going to come along the top. Oops, got a little fuzzy there. All right, now we're simply going to come in with our paper snips, and we can just trim down the sides. All right, the card is looking really cute, but you know what? I wanted to add some of that gorgeous Tip Top Taupe scallop ribbon. I've got about 16 inches of it, and one thing I want to tell you about this ribbon is it does have stretch. So you could probably even get away with a little less ribbon. I just tend to cut off a little bit more so that I'm not fighting it when I go to tie it in a knot. So guys, simply, whoops, hold on to it there. Let's try that again. We're just going to tie this over in just a simple square knot, actually any knot because the square won't show. Let's come in with our ribbon scissors and trim off the excess. Guys, that is what I like to call a gorgeous card in a flash. I hope you found some inspiration in that card. I absolutely love this one. The color combination, that Tip Top Taupe ribbon. Ooh, 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 so pretty. Now listen, if you'd like to get any of the supplies I used on my card today, I've got it so easy for you at simplysimplestamping.com. I've got a complete supply list there. Click on a picture, Get everything that you need right there. Just by clicking on that picture, it's going to take you right to my online store and right to the products that you need. So simple. Be sure to check it out. Now, if you also like the idea of flashcards to go, but yeah, doing cutting does not entice you at all. All right, no problem. I got you covered there. You have flashcards to go right there at simplysimplestamping.com. Up in the menu, you're going to see a pink menu, and you'll see flashcards to go. Just click it. Choose your favorite color family. This is the subtles combination here. Be sure to just pick out your favorite color combination, or hey, go for the whole thing, right? Get them all. You'll save some money. We'll have everything sent to you. The cardstock will be cut and scored. The flashcard pieces will be cut and ready. I'm even going to add envelopes. It's awesome. Be sure to check that out at simplysimplestamping.com. Guys, thanks so much for being a part of my flashcard series. I'm having a great time sharing these with you. We'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.